So I have work in like 10 minutes, but I just wanted to film this video before I wrecked any of the shit that I bought, because I recently went to Barnes & Noble um, and I bought a bunch of books. Quarantine has not been the best for my self-control. um, but I just wanted to share those because they're really pretty, really nice quality, nice condition, whatever. Also, this was 2 trips, like one before quarantine kind of happened and then one just recently after. So I didn't shop during quarantine. I am working again now though, so I kind of feel like it's a moot point to try and still avoid like the general public, since my job literally involves working with the general public. So for me, I wear my mask all the time, but quarantining is over. Also, I'm not like perpetuating things by like going out and partying and shit. So, however, at the beginning of quarantine, I saw this. This is the first time I've ever seen the Paper Girls full bind up of. I think it's like the first. It's book 1, so I think it's like the first 5 individual comics, and I had bought the first 2 individual like little comic books of Paper Girls, and they were really fucking good. I really recommend them a lot. I had read the first 2 or 3 of Snot Girl right before that, and I just needed some sort of graphic novel to kind of ease me into not having any Snot Girl, because that's one of my faves. And Paper Girls was perfect. It's so beautiful. I love the aesthetic, the colors of it, and the story is so cool. So yeah, when I saw this, I was like, holy crap, not only is that beautiful, but I kind of need it because I need the next 3 books in this volumes in the bind up anyways, and it would be just as much to buy them individually as it would be to buy this. Honestly, this is cheaper because this is only $35, so there you go. Anyways, and before quarantine, I also bought a new sketchbook. This is one of my favorites. It's the Strathmore, I don't know what they particularly call them, but they're 42-7, maybe. You can probably find out what type of sketchbook this is by looking that up, Strathmore, and that number. But they're like the super soft, supple, like almost like moleskin-esque. Really loved that. That was a really good haul. Before quarantine, I haven't finished that bind up in quarantine. Don't know why. I have nothing to say for myself. Now during quarantine, I did online shop a little bit. Oops. I had there were a couple things that were cool because they were fundraising for Black Lives Matter, which includes this Black Sabbath shirt. Black Sabbath is one of my fave black metal bands that, like, honestly has been a part of my life since I was a kid. And I was super proud to see that they made a really awesome shirt that 100% of the proceeds go to Black Lives Matter. If you want that, you can go to the Black Sabbath merch website. I'm pretty sure it's still up. I don't see them ever taking that down, really. It's an awesome shirt. And I also designed one of my own t-shirts finally, and I had it delivered. It's super gross. Don't judge me, please, because I wore it before I'm showing you this now. Ew, this is so gross. It's got like fucking chocolate stains on it. Oh my god, I'm not showing you that. Never mind. I'll insert a photo. I'm trying to like sell those, not show people like why you don't need a white shirt. Okay, I'm designing more t-shirts soon and they won't be white, so. And then also recently is when, oh, I forgot, I also got 2 things. Messy, the magazine, they also did a little period of time where if you purchased their full bind up of Eternal Sleepover, their little magazine, whatever, then all the proceeds would go to Black Lives Matter. So I did that as well. And also an artist, Adria Mercury. She's so talented. I followed her for a really long time, but I've purchased a little print from her. She did like a thing where if you showed her that you donated to Black Lives Matter, she would send you a print, and so I did that, which was really, really cool. I loved that artists were doing that, and I also did that with my Punks Against Pigs prints, which are still available. Message me. I think they're up on my Big Cartel. Yeah, okay. I also designed some stickers. I designed a couple for, actually a set of them for my film collective, which is Cinema Criminals, the Cinema Criminals, but you know. So there's that one, which is our official logo, but with like 3D sort of edit. And then I designed 2 holographic ones, which are these 2. This is a TV head one, and then this is also, I guess, a TV head. It's more like a cinema head. It's got the cinema sign over the head. Really wanted to tattoo this one, the cinema head, but yeah, designed these 2, and I thought they were really awesome. If you want those, you can also message me. They're also available on my Big Cartel. Okay, next. So then recently, when quarantine was over for me, I went to Barnes & Noble, like really recently, like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. And I spent maybe more money than I should have. So obviously I saw this special cover of volume 3 of Snot, which I've been waiting for forever. Finally got that, of course, had to. It's so fucking cute. I'm so excited. And then I found these like Totoro chopsticks. I don't know why they were in Barnes & Noble, but they're adorable and I got them. And then last but not least, actually I got a few. So I already bent this corner of this book when I started it, which is what made me like be like, okay, I really need to film that book haul video so that I can have like proof that they were in pristine condition, because I don't know what's wrong with my ADD ass. I blame it on ADHD, but my mom just calls me dirty. So I'm finally reading a Neil Gaiman book. I know that everybody says he's awesome, and I've been recommended his stuff forever, honestly, especially since my favorite genres are like sci-fi, fantasy. So I got this one because it sounds really fucking awesome, and I'm really excited to read that. And then, of course, if you've been here for a hot second, you know that my favorite book of all time is Dune. They're making a live-action movie for the second time soon, which I'm really so excited about, honestly, because like Zendaya's in it, and I mean, you know, Timmy Chalamet, whatever the fuck, I'm sure he'll be great, but yeah, I'm super excited, like beyond excited. And I saw that they made the whole series they released with these like cool new covers, and they made them like Pulp Fiction size like bind-ups, and that's really freaking cool to me because I have like other copies of them, but one of them's like absolutely torn to shreds because I had it with me while I was homeless and was reading that while I was literally homeless in my car. And then I have another big one, a beautiful one that my best friend got me for Christmas, actually this last Christmas. It's so beautiful. It's got the turquoise edges. I've taken photos with it, but that one I'm like scared to read because it's such a nice copy. So I got one that I can feel comfortable rereading because it won't fall apart and it won't, you know, like if I do fuck it up, it's a Pulp Fiction copy, you know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, so I got the first one. God, I can ramble forever, especially about Dune. And then Dune Messiah is the second one. Got that one, also in the same size. And then also got Children of Dune, which is the third one. There's, I think, 2 or 3 other books, but they didn't have them in this size. They had this cover, but in the big size. And I just